Recently, we've learned about some of the common pronunciation mistakes that are made by Spanish-speaking English language learners. I hope that the general discussion in those videos has been helpful for you as you choose what to focus on as you continue to learn English. I have had a specific request to discuss the short I sound, I, particularly in comparison to the long E sound, E, which is a common and incorrect substitution. As we mentioned in our first video focusing on the pronunciation challenges that Spanish speakers may face, there are only 5 vowel sounds in Spanish, yet there are at least 20 in English. This leads to mispronunciation of words, which can be really confusing for other English speakers. These sounds are challenging because in Spanish there is only one high front vowel, however there is a lower I vowel in English. With that being said, there is good news for you today. This minimal pair has a different length of pronunciation as well as a different mouth position. So even if you are having a hard time getting the vowel length correct, you should still be able to distinguish the difference based on the mouth position. Let's use a word set example to demonstrate the challenges with this minimal pair: ship and sheep. Notice the short I sound I in ship. I, ship. And the long E sound, E in sheep. E, sheep. As I mentioned before, this minimal pair is different in mouth position as well as in length. In fact, we need to be careful about thinking of the long E sound as being long, because we don't want to make the mistake of making the E sound unnaturally long. Just because there are 2 vowels in the word sheep does not mean that we pronounce the sound for twice as long. In the word sheep, the P that follows the long E sound actually makes us say the E a bit faster than we would usually say a long E, so it isn't a good way to think about vowel differences. Instead, it's better to think about this difference in terms of mouth position. The long E sound in sheep is made with your lips held wide, your tongue forward to the front of your mouth, and your jaw only very slightly open. E, sheep, sheep. On the other hand, the short I sound should be made with your mouth open midway, your tongue in the bottom of your mouth, and your lips relaxed down instead of pulled apart or puckered. I, ship. Great job. Let's try it together. I, ship. Great job. Notice that if I say the short I vowel sound for a longer period of time, it still does not sound the same as sheep. Ship, sheep. This is why mouth position is so important to learn, and to learn well. If you would like more practice learning each of these individual sounds, please watch my videos that focus on each of those vowels. In the meantime, let's practice some words that have very different meanings, with the only difference in pronunciation being this minimal vowel pair. In each case, I will say the word with the short I sound first, followed by the word with the long E sound. Please take the time to say the words properly and practice along with me. I recommend watching the video several times to make sure that you get enough practice. Hit, heat, bit, beat, rich, reach, live, leave, fit, feet, chip, cheap, sit, seat, risen, reason, filled, field, mill, meal, pitch, peach, ill, eel, six, seeks, list, least, itch, each, hill, heel, is, ease, knit, neat, pit, peat, liver, lever. How did that go for you? I recommend recording yourself to listen to your own pronunciation. When you listen back again, can you hear the same difference in pronunciation that you hear when I say the words? If not, watch the video again and pause between each word set to practice pronouncing each word properly. As you practice, you will find that over time you are able to both identify and pronounce each sound correctly. Have a great day and see you next time on ESL Universe.